I've been driving these dirt roads way too long, thinking about the choices I made, what went wrong. You said you stick around when times got rough, but when the money ran thin, you had enough. I see you posting up with them city boys now, acting like you never knew me somehow. But I remember when you used to ride through these same back roads right by my side. These back roads talk, they tell the truth about the lies you spread about my youth. These back roads talk, they know your game, how you switched up quick when fortune came. Back roads talk, they remember everything you did. Back roads talk, can't run from what you can't get rid. Used to sit on my porch, sipping sweet tea, planning out our future, just you and me. Now I'm rapping fast, cause my heart's racing. All them promises you made, I'm erasing. You took my trust and threw it in the mud. Said country boys like me ain't worth your love. But these gravel paths know every word, every lie you told, every truth you blurred. These back roads talk, they tell the truth about the lies you spread about my youth. These back roads talk, they know your game, how you switched up quick when fortune came. Back roads talk, they remember everything you did. Back roads talk, can't run from what you can't get rid. Play me like that, tell me why you threw our love off track. These roads been here since way back when, they'll be here long after this pain ends. So now I'm speeding down this dusty lane, trying to wash away your memory in the rain. But every turn reminds me of your face, every mile marker shows what we can't replace. I ain't begging for you to come back home, I'm just saying what these roads have always known, that real love don't come and go like trends, it stays loyal till the very end. These back roads talk, they tell the truth about the lies you spread about my youth. These back roads talk, they know your game, how you switched up quick when fortune came. Back roads talk, they remember everything you did. Back roads talk, can't run from what you can't get rid. They tell me who you really turned out to be. Back from the fields with dirt under my nails, another 16 hours in the sun never fails to beat down hard on this weathered old face. But tonight I'm feeling something money can't replace. I got mud on my boots, joy in my heart from these country on my boots. This life ain't pretty, but the truth is true. Mud on my boots, dancing in the dust with a real life shoes. Mud on my boots, nothing else matters when you got these grooves. Friday night and the work week's done, cold beer cracking in the setting sun. Ain't much to look at, but it's all I need. Simple pleasures planned to have be a seed. I got mud on my boots, joy in my heart from these country roots. Mud on my boots, this life ain't pretty, but the truth is true. Mud on my boots, dancing in the dust with a real life shoes. Mud on my boots, nothing else matters when you got these rules. listen up, y'all don't understand the grind. Started from the dirt, now I'm speaking my mind. Every single morning for the rooster crows, I'm out in the fields where the hard work shows. Callous hands and a burning back, but happiness ain't something in my life lacks. While y'all chasing paper and designer shoes, I'm finding peace in these morning blues. Sweat on my brow and the earth below, teaching me lessons that you never know. This ain't glamorous, this ain't clean, but it's the realest life that you've ever seen. Tractor running in the harvest time, every season got its own sweet ride. You can keep your city and your fancy cars, I'll take these fields underneath the stars. Satisfaction comes from what you earn, every blister teaches what you need to learn. So when I'm dancing to that old time sound, my feet stay planted on the sacred ground. I got mud on my boots, mud on my boots, joy in my heart from these country roots. Mud on my boots, this life ain't free, the truth is true. Mud on my boots, dancing in the dust with a real life shoe. Mud on my boots, mud on my boots, in the bed of medicine folks, we got these roots. Some folks think that I got nothing here, but they can't see what I hold dear. Every sunrise brings a brand new star, and there's pure joy flowing through my heart. I got mud on my boots, mud on my boots, joy in my heart from these country roots. Mud on my boots, mud on my boots, this life ain't pretty but the truth is truth. Mud on my boots, mud on my boots, dancing in the dust with a real life shoes. Mud on my boots, mud on my boots, nothing else matters when you got you. Mud on my boots, that's all I need. Mud on my boots, where joy takes seed. Yeah! Listen up, you fake ass wannabe. Born in the sticks where the pain runs deep. Mama worked 3 jobs just to make ends meet. While you was sipping lattes on them city streets, I was splitting wood, catching crawdads in the creek. Now you wanna rap about struggle, boy, please. You don't know shit about surviving on your knees. I done see my daddy cry from the stress. Lost a farm to the bank, yeah, that's real mess. So don't you dare tell me what hard times is. You ain't never walked these mud cake boots, never felt the hunger when there ain't no food. I'm the dirt road king, you just wanna be. All your pain is fake, mine's reality. You ain't never walked these mud cake boots, never felt the hunger when there ain't no food. I'm the dirt road king, you just wanna be. All your pain is fake, mine's reality. You think you hard cause you moved to the Bronx. I was dodging bullets before you learned to talk. Meth lab exploding in the trailer next door, while you was playing games on your Nintendo floor. Country boys don't play when it comes to respect. Cross us wrong and you get your ass checked. I done been through hell and I earned every scar, while you fabricated stories sitting in your car. So when I spit these bars, know they come from the heart. Big Brian since day one had that hunger from the start. Your whole life's a lie wrapped in designer clothes. I came from nothing, dirt floors and moonshine. Daddy in and out of county jail. Mama praying every night that we wouldn't fail. I learned to fight before I learned to read. Survival was the only lesson that I'd ever need. You think the hood is rough, try backwoods poor, where hope dies young and dreams hit the floor. I made it out through blood, sweat, and these rhymes. While you was getting handouts, I was doing time. Not prison time, but grinding every day. Picking tobacco in that scorching summer rain. So when you hear my voice, know it's certified real. Every word I spit is something that I feel. You can't manufacture what I bring to the table. Your whole persona's fake, just a goddamn fable. You ain't never walked these mud cake boots, never felt the hunger when there ain't no food. I'm the dirt road king, you just wanna be. All your pain is fake, mine's reality. You ain't never walked these mud cake boots, never felt the hunger when there ain't no food. pain is fake, mine's reality. So next time you wanna talk about struggle and strife, remember I've been living this hard knock life. From dirt roads to rap boots, I earned my place, while you was getting participation trophies in the race. You ain't never walked these mud cake boots, never felt the hunger when there ain't no food. I'm the dirt road king you just wanna be. All your pain is fake, mine's reality. Yeah, girl songs like her. Cocky girls the rep. Yeah, this is a story about my boy from way back. Had to watch him fall, couldn't get him on track. Slide guitar crying through the pain. Listen, started in the dirt where the county line bends. Tommy was my brother, thought we'd ride to the end. Mama worked 3 jobs just to keep us alive. He said, I got a plan, gonna help us survive. Small town, got no hope, got no future to chase. So we started moving weight from place to place. Backpack full of trouble, pockets full of dreams. Nothing in this life ever quite what it seems. Gravel roads and broken homes, that's where we grew. Now he's running from the law, what else could we do? Every warning that I gave him, he just pushed away. Said, mind your business, I'ma get us paid. Gravel roads, remember everything you done. Can't outrun the dirt when you're always on the run. My brother chose life that would tear him apart. Gravel roads, remember, they know every heart. Summer turned to winter, winter turned to hell. Tommy got arrested, wouldn't post his bail. Said he made his bed, now he gotta lie in it. County jail cell where his pride couldn't fit. Letters that he sent me, full of regret and pain. Talking about the choices that he can't make again. Used to fish the creek, now he's counting prison bars. Used to dream of trucks, now he's counting prison scars. Mama cries herself to sleep, asking where she went wrong. I tell her it ain't you, mama, he just wasn't strong. But I know different, see the system broke us down. Small town, no options, had to take what could be found. Gravel roads, remember everything you done. Can't outrun the dirt when you're always on the run. My brother chose life that would tear him apart. Gravel roads, remember, they know every heart. Fast money, fast cars, fast lane to destruction. Tommy thought the streets would give him some construction, but construction turned to rubble, rubble turned to dust. Every promise that they made him wasn't worth the trust. 15 years they gave him, 15 years inside, all because he thought that crime could be his pride. I visit every Sunday, bring him what I can. Tell him about the farm, tell him about my plans. He listens with his head down, shame upon his face. Says I threw away my future for a taste. Country boy corrupted by the city's dirty game. Now he's just a number, I can't even say his name without thinking about the choices that we both could make. Without thinking about the different roads that we could take. Gravel roads don't judge you, but they don't forget. Every step you take is something you'll regret. Sometimes I drive past where we used to play. Wonder if I could have saved him from that day. Gravel underneath my tires sounds like tears, carrying the weight of all our wasted years. Gravel roads, remember everything you done. Can't outrun the dirt when you're always on the run. My brother chose life that would tear him apart. Gravel roads, remember, they know every heart. Yeah, Tommy's gone, Dad. Gravel roads gonna lie. Tis in the gun, but tall soldiers remember the bay. Yo, listen up. Got something to say about the always modern day crusade. Steel meets dirt. Steel meets dirt. Back roads burning. Steel meets turning. You think you know different on steel meets dirt. Steel meets dirt. From the streets to the field, same pain that we feel. Steel meets dirt. Steel meets dirt. Steel meets dirt. Slide that guitar while I spit these bars. Medieval mind in these modern times. Sword and crown, burning it down. You the enemy can't mess with me. Steel meets dirt. Steel meets dirt. Armor tight, ready to fight. Concrete warrior. From the block to the farm, same fight, different on. Steel meets dirt. Steel meets dirt. From the street to the field, same pain that we feel. Steel meets dirt. Steel meets dirt. Tree meets city, ain't that pretty? Same blood flows, same wind blows. Steel meets dirt. Steel meets dirt. Ancient code, modern road. Knights and kings, same old things. Power games, different names. You my target, can't forget it. You my target, we have. Steel meets dirt. Steel meets dirt. Backwood grit, city fed, both got heart. Steel meets. You think you know about struggle, kid? Growing up soft in the suburbs, never had dirt under your fingernails, never felt hunger bite back. But you're talking that talk like you built something, rapping about pain like you lived through hell. Every bar that you spit sounds hollow, 'cause you ain't got dirt road bars to tell. See, I've been breaking my back since 14, hauling hay bales, fixing fence posts. While you was writing your rhymes in notebooks, I was counting pennies for groceries. Mama worked double shifts at the diner, Daddy lost his job at the plant. But you wouldn't know about sacrifice, 'cause you never had to choose between. But you're talking that talk like you built something, rapping about pain like you lived through hell. Every bar that you spit sounds hollow, 'cause you ain't got dirt road bars to tell. December, pride or another handout, real or fake in your verses, truth cuts deeper than cloud. So when you step to the mic tonight, remember who paid the dues first. Your flow might be fast and furious, but mine's been tested by thirst. Been hungry, been broke, been forgotten, been judged by the clothes I wear. You can copy the style all you want to, but authenticity's something you can't prepare, 'cause the zonger that trunk and live songs. But I can now pray now beste day. Igjen det bare stickers djupen, 'cause I got them dirt road bars to tell. I'm talking that talk and I feel something, rapping about pain that I lived through hell. Every bar that I spit cuts deeper, 'cause I got them dirt road bars to tell. Yeah, I got them dirt road bars to tell. Bars to tell. The paper ink be dripping heavy, I'm stressed out. Voice in my head keep telling me I need to vent. Now Jerobo saw me lessons at the city, don't respect. Wow, East Coast raised, but my roots run deep in the ground. How? Writing letters to tomorrow, borrowing pain from yesterday. Future self gon' read these words when I'm older and gray. Dear future mate, I hope you made it past the struggle. Dear future mate, remember when we had to hustle, through the mud and through the pain, through the storm and through the rain. Dear future me, tell me, was it worth the trouble? Back then I was broke, pockets empty like my soul was. Slide guitar singing blues and what my flow does. Mama said better find a way to make it right, so I write these bars at midnight, pray I see the morning light. Fast flow, raw truth, country boy with city dreams. East Coast mentality, performance in my jeans. Aggressive with my message 'cause the world don't wanna listen. Future self, tell me, did we ever make it glisten? And turn arounds connecting like the dots up in my vision. Every syllable a bullet from my lyrical precision. Writing letters to tomorrow, borrowing pain from yesterday. Future self gon' read these words when I'm older and gray. Dear future me, I hope you made it past the struggle. Dear future me, remember when we had to hustle, through the mud and through the pain, through the storm and through the rain. Dear future me, tell me, was it worth the trouble? Spit a cat boom, bang. Rat-a-tat-tat boom, rat-a-tat-tat boom. Time keeps moving, can't rewind the clock today. Future self, I'm taunting angry at the world right now. Country accent thick as molasses when I spit and howl. Raw emotion in my voice, slide guitar backing me. East Coast attitude, but southern hospitality. Fast paced living got me dizzy, spinning like a tornado. Writing letters to my future like I'm sending out a cargo. Hope you read this and remember where you came from, how you started. Hope the fire in your belly never left you broken hearted. Aggressive with the flow, but gentle with the message. See, future me, don't forget the kid who had to hustle free. Dear future me, I hope you made it past the struggle. Dear future me, remember when we had to hustle, through the mud and through the pain, through the storm and through the rain. Dear future me, tell me, was it worth the trouble? Dear future me. road, but raised on gravel roads. My story runs deep where the mountain flows. East Coast rap with the country soul mixing. Korean blood, but my accent's been switching. That's life, hard times, but I keep it real. Raw truth from the heart, that's how I feel. Back home, they don't get how I spit these bars. Country twang meets soul under southern stars. I remember grandmother's rights and tears. Now spitting fire through all my fears. Two worlds collide, but I stand my ground. Soul streets taught me, but country's my sound. Soul streets running through my veins. Soul streets driving me insane. Soul streets in my blood, but I'm country now. Soul streets in my blood, but I'm country now. Soul streets in my blood, but I'm country now. Two worlds in my heart somehow. Soul streets calling my name. They say I talk funny, don't fit the scene. Half Korean rap, but live in country dreams. But I keep pushing through the doubt and hate. My heritage strong, won't compromise my faith. Soul streets, that's where I began. Soul streets, made me who I am. Fast flow on these tracks with that slide guitar. Mixed up, but I know exactly who we are. Country roads and soul alleys in my mind. Two different places, but the same grind. Raw vocals telling stories they need to hear. Soul streets echo, but country's what I revere. Soul streets calling out my name. Soul streets, but I've changed the game. Soul streets, yeah. Soul streets, that's who I am. Soul streets running through my soul. Soul streets, country's my goal. Soul streets in my blood, but I'm country now. Soul streets in my blood, but I'm country now. Soul streets in my blood, but I'm country now. Two worlds in my heart somehow. Soul streets calling my name. Grandmother's prayers in Korean tongue, but country music's what raised my young. Soul streets taught me how to survive. Country roads keep my dreams alive. Raw and real, that's how I stay. Soul streets, the country, that's my way. Oh, yeah. Soul streets, but I'm country now. Soul streets, that's my vow. Check it. From the backwoods to the big stage, time to speak my truth, no cage. Let me tell you about the road I walk, the price I paid for every dream I stalked. Started writing in my bedroom, age 13, notebook full of rhymes, had to chase the dream. Mama said, boy, you better get your head straight, but I knew deep down this was my fate. Every night I practiced, flow getting tighter, words cutting deep like an old steel lighter. Small town whispers that boy ain't right, but I kept pushing through the darkest night. These dirt road confessions, lessons learned the hard way. Every scar's a blessing, paid in full each day. From the holler to the hustle, muscle learned through pain. These dirt road confessions, running through my veins. These dirt road confessions, lessons learned the hard way. Every scar's a blessing, paid in full each day. 16 years old, started playing local bars, driving daddy's pickup, dreaming of the stars. Crowd would go silent when I grabbed the mic, then erupt in chaos, man, they loved my fight. Work construction daily, wrote my rhymes at night, hands bleeding from the work, but my future felt bright. Critics said I'd never make it past the county line, but I knew my story was worth more than a dime. These dirt road confessions, lessons learned the hard way. Every scar's a blessing, paid in full each day. From the harbor to the hustle, muscle learned through pain. These dirt road confessions, running through my veins. These dirt road confessions, lessons learned the hard way. Every scar's a blessing, paid in full each day. Now I'm looking back at that young man with his worn out boots and his master plan. Every rejection was protection in disguise. Every closed door opened up my eyes. To the kid who believed when nobody would, I'm proud of you, son, you did real good. 25 now, got my feet on solid ground, but I remember every tear, every broken sound. The hunger in my belly when I couldn't pay rent, but I never quit. No, my spirit never bent. To that young boy with fire in his chest, I want you to know you gave it your best. The path ain't easy, but the view's worth the climb. Keep pushing forward, son, it's your time. These dirt road confessions, lessons learned the hard way. Every scar's a blessing, paid in full each day. From the harbor to the hustle, muscle learned through pain. These dirt road confessions, running through my veins. These dirt road confessions, lessons learned the hard way. Every scar's a blessing, paid in full each day. Yeah, that's my confession. Every lesson learned in the dirt, from the backwoods to the big stage. It's where it all, yeah. Yo, think you know what's real, motherfucker, think again. I've been watching all this bullshit, where the fuck we gonna end? Politicians playing games while the people suffering. You ain't seen the half of it, this rage I'm delivering. From the backwards to the block, man, we all getting played. Media spinning lies while the truth just fades away. You're sitting there complaining but ain't doing shit to change. I'm spitting fire from the heart, let me show you all this pain. Can't you see we're falling down? Everything's on fire now. Tell me how you sleep at night when the world ain't treating us right. Right. Can't you see we're falling down? Everything's on fire now. Bro, I'm tired of all the fakes you keep pretending. Every day another crisis, when's this madness ended? Rich folk counting money while the poor stay bleeding. You just scroll and click that heart, but nobody's leading. I came up from dirt and grind, now I spit this truth, while you comfortable and blind to what we going through. Climate's fucked, the system's broke, but hey, at least you're cool. I'm rapping fast cause time is short, we ain't nobody's fool. Can't you see we're falling down? Everything's on fire now. Tell me how you sleep at night when the world ain't treating us right. Can't you see we're falling down? Everything's on fire now. Listen up, y'all ain't ready for this. Listen up, shit's about to get real. I'm coming at you hard, cause soft ain't gonna cut it. Wars be breaking out, while politicians ducking. Kids can't go to school without fear of violence. Media keeps us distracted with their fake ass guidance. You want change, stand the fuck up and do something. Stop waiting for a savior, we all bleed and we all suffer. From these country roads, the city streets, we share the pain. I'm speaking truth through beats, let this message burn your brain. Can't you see we're falling down? Everything's on fire we're falling down. Everything's on fire now. Yeah, that's real talk. From the backwoods to the block, y'all better wake up before it's too damn late.
Young man, listen close. Time moves, ain't no joke.
16, broke jeans, daddy's farm, mama screams, bills past due, nothing new. Dreams so big, reality hits. Thought I knew everything true. Small town rules, playing the fool. Fist clenched tight every night. Rage inside, nowhere to hide. Hey boy, learn quick. Life ain't no trick. Pain comes, sunsets. Wisdom through regrets. 21, battles won, lost some too. Black and blue, truck broke down. Left this town, found my voice, made my choice. Microphone, seeds I've sown. Every scar got me far. Bleeding truth, wasted youth. Now I see what I need. Pride gonna cost you everything. Thinking you invincible, but life's a brutal sting. Every punch you throw gonna come back twice as hard. Playing tough God games gonna leave you battle scarred. Respect ain't earned through throwing fists and talking loud. Authenticity beats acting fake to please the crowd. Those backwoods lessons that you think don't mean a thing gonna save your soul when city pressure starts to sting. Don't rush the process, don't skip steps to reach the top. Every failure's teaching you exactly when to stop and when to push through. When the world says you ain't worth, remember where you came from, remember this red earth. Your anger's just fear dressed up in different clothes. Channel that aggression before everybody knows. You're just a scared kid underneath that hard facade. Vulnerability, strength when you're honest before God. Hey boy, learn quick. Life ain't no trick. Pain comes, sunsets. Wisdom through regrets. Years gone by, wonder why it took so long to be strong. Past mistakes, what it takes. Growing up, feeling cuffed. 30 now, learn somehow. Scars tell tales. When pride fails, young man's rage. Different stage, wisdom earned, bridges burn. Look back, see who I be. If I knew what I do, save some pain, break some chain. Time moves on, sing this song. Hey boy, I learned quick. Life ain't no trick. Pain comes, sunsets. Wisdom through regrets. Oh, time moves. Ain't no joke. Young man, listen close.
Young man.
Mama's prayers, daddy's lessons. Every scar tells a story. Small town rules, big city pressure. Used to fish by Miller's Creek. Now I'm grinding on these streets. Dirt under nails, truth in my chest. Won't bow down, won't second guess. Back roads and battlefields, that's where I learned to feel. Pain cuts deep, but pride runs deeper. Small town heart, urban keeper. In battlefields, blood, sweat, and steel. Can't break what's already broken. These are the words I've spoken. Granddad granddad's hands, weathered and worn, taught me strength before I was born. Every dawn, another fight, wrong or right, I'll hold it tight. Creek runs dry, but I keep flowing. Seeds I plant, they keep growing. Roots run deep in this red clay. Won't forget where I came from today. Back roads and battlefields, that's where I learned to feel. Pain cuts deep, but pride runs deeper. Small town heart, urban keeper. Back roads and battlefields, blood, sweat, and steel. Can't break what's already broken. These are the words I've spoken. Caminos de tierra, batallas sin fin, corazón de pueblo, alma de guerrero. Nunca olvido de dónde vengo, sangre caliente, espíritu sincero. Dolor y gloria, todo mezclado, en estas calles he peleado. Raíces fuertes, nunca me rindo, por mi familia siempre resisto. Back roads and battlefields, that's where I learn to feel. Pain cuts deep, but pride runs deeper. Small town heart, urban keeper. Back roads and battlefields, blood, sweat, and steel. Can't break what's already broken. These are the words I've spoken. Miller's Creek still runs through my veins. City lights can't wash away the stains of red dirt roads and summer rain. This is who I am. This is my domain. Back roads and battlefields, that's all I know. That's all I know. Back roads and battlefields, that's all I know. That's all I know. Battlefield, back roads and battlefields, that's all I know. That's all I know. Battlefield, back roads and battlefields, that's where I go. That's where I go. You think you know me, motherfucker? Cornfields to concrete, but I ain't no sucker. Raised on whiskey, weaned on rage. Now I'm spitting fire from this fucking stage. Daddy's shotgun, mama's prayers. Y'all city boys got your fancy affairs, but when the shit hits, who you gonna call? Not these fake ass rappers who ain't lived it all. Mud on my boots, bars in my chest. East Coast flow with that southern unrest. Slide guitar screaming what I can't say. Country boy rapping in his own damn way. Mud on my boots, bars in my chest. Don't test me, son, I'm at my fucking best. Tobacco fields taught me how to grind. Now I'm breaking necks with this flow I designed. Y'all been sleeping on the rural divide while I've been cooking up this country pride. Dirt road lessons, back road confessions, city education, rural aggressions. I ain't your stereotype, I ain't your box. I'm the motherfucking key to all your locks. Mud on my boots, bars in my chest. East Coast flow with that southern unrest. Slide guitar screaming what I can't say. Country boy rapping in his own damn way. Mud in my chest. Don't test me, son, I'm at my fucking best. Want authentic? Here's your fucking truth. Small town anger with a big city proof. I've been waiting for this moment my whole damn life. Cut through the bullshit like a rusty knife. From the holler to the block, I earned my spot. Every word I spit fucking red hot. So when you see me coming with that fire in my eyes, know I survived what your weak ass couldn't try. Country rap pioneer, breaking down walls while you fake ass posers just answer the call. This is my statement, this is my war. Mud on my boots, knocking down your door. Mud on my boots, bars in my chest. East Coast flow with that southern unrest. Slide guitar screaming what I can't say. Country boy rapped it in his own damn way. Mud on my boots, bars in my chest. Don't test me, son, in my fucking best. Country rap, motherfucker. That's how we do it. Lost my job on a Tuesday. Lost my girl on a Friday. Lost my mind on a Sunday. Now I'm driving sideways. Whiskey bottle in a console. Gas tank nearly empty. 20 miles from nowhere. Lord have mercy on me. 20 miles from nowhere. Lord have mercy on me. 20 miles from nowhere. Lord have mercy on me. I'm stuck in the breakdown lane. Stuck in the breakdown lane. Can't move forward, can't go back. Everything I had went off the track. Stuck in the breakdown lane. Stuck in the breakdown lane. Bills keep coming in the mailbox. Phone keeps ringing all day. Creditors want their money, but I got nothing to pay. Mama called this morning, said she's worried about me. Can't tell her that I'm dying inside where she can't see. Can't tell her that I'm dying inside where she can't see. Can't tell her that I'm dying inside where she can't see. I'm stuck in the breakdown lane. Can't move forward, can't go back. Everything I had went off the track. Stuck in the breakdown lane. Stuck in the breakdown lane. Won't start this morning. Battery stone cold dead. Landlord wants his money. Got a fiction in my head. Mirror shows a stranger. Don't know who I've become. Praying for a miracle before the damage is done. Praying for a miracle before the damage is done. Praying for a miracle before the damage is done. I'm stuck in the breakdown lane. Stuck in the breakdown lane. Can't move forward, can't go back. Everything I had went off the track. Stuck in the breakdown lane. 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 You think you know this backwoods fool? Never been past the county line. sipping sweet tea, playing it cool, but you don't know what's inside this mind. Raised on gravel, raised on grit. Learned to fight before I could read. Now you're standing there talking like you understand what I need. But you don't mean, you don't know where I've been, and you don't know the fire that's burning deep within. You can't judge a book by its cover, boy. Small town heart with a big city noise. Fists like hammers, voice like thunder. Break your assumptions, tear them asunder. You pick the wrong one to mess around with. Wrong one to doubt. Wrong one to... Mama taught me right from wrong. Daddy taught me how to stand my ground. Been carrying this rage too long. Time to let it all come down. Your city ways don't scare me none. I've been through worse than you can know. When push comes to shove, I'm the one who's gonna steal your whole damn show. But you don't know me, you don't know where I've been, you don't know the storm that's raging deep within. You can't judge a book by its cover, boy. Small town heart with a big city noise. Fists like hammers, voice like thunder. Break your assumptions, tear them asunder. You pick the wrong one to mess around with. Wrong one to doubt. Wrong one to... You got me figured out completely, but you're looking at the surface, barely scratching what's beneath me. Grew up where the pavement ends and the real world begins, where we settle our problems with our fists and our kin. You underestimate the power of a country boy's rage. Been holding back my whole life, now I'm breaking out the cage. Every slide, every joke, every time you look down, I've been saving all that energy to burn your whole world down. Brutal men, simple thoughts, backwards men weak, but I'm about to show you exactly what this country boy can be. Fast as light and hard as steel, with a heart that won't bend. And when this confrontation's over, you'll respect me in the end. Can't judge a book by its cover, boy. Small town heart with a big city noise. Fists like hammers, voice like thunder. Break your assumptions, tear them asunder. You pick the wrong one to mess around with. Wrong one to doubt. Wrong one to trust. Now you know me. Now you know where I've been. Now you know the fire that was burning deep within. Been walking these empty streets for days now. Nothing but gravel and dust on my boots somehow. Fall ain't rain, pockets got holes in them. Wonder if anybody even knows where I've been. Something's building up inside my chest. Can't shake this feeling, can't get no rest. Why now? Why me? Why this moment? All this rage got nowhere to go. And why now? When I got nothing left to lose. Everything falling apart, what's the use? Why now? Everything's breaking down. Mama called last week, said she's worried sick. Bills piling up, can't afford to fix. The truck that's been sitting in the yard for months. Feel like I'm carrying everybody's fronts. Something's building up inside my chest. Can't shake this feeling, can't get nowhere to rest. Why now? Why me? Why this moment? All this rage got nowhere to go. And why now? When I got nothing left to lose. Everything falling apart, what's the use? Why now? Everything's breaking down. Why now, when my back's against the wall and I can barely breathe? Why now, when my girl just up and left and took everything I need? Why now, when the rent's due Tuesday and my account's running dry? Why now, when I look up at the sky and all I won't do is cry? But crying ain't gon' pay these bills or bring her back to me, and crying ain't gon' fix my truck or set my spirit free. So I'm asking why now, why this pain? Why everything at once, like life decided it was time to pull some twisted stunt? Been grinding since I was 16, working every single day. Now everything I built is tumbling and slipping away. Why now? Tell me why now? Maybe it's time to stop asking why. Maybe it's time to just get by, but the question keeps burning in my mind. Why now? Why me? Why this moment? All this rage got nowhere to go. And why now? When I got nothing left to lose. Everything falling apart, what's the use?
Why now? Everything breaking down.
Why now? Why now? Why now?
Yeah, fuck that. Y'all thought you knew me, country boy with that street.
Back rows bred, but the block made me bitter. Slide guitar singing while I spit like a spitter. Mama raised me right, but the streets raised me wrong. Now I'm mad as hell and my patience is gone. Dirt under my nails, rage under my skin. Country drawl mixed with that Brooklyn spin. Y'all been playing games while I've been grinding hard. Now I'm pissed off, fuck around and catch these boys. I got that fire burning bright. Fire burning bright. Fire burning bright. I got that fire burning bright. And y'all about to feel this heat tonight. Pickup trucks and pistols, that's how I was raised. But the city showed me different, got me seeing red for days. Talking down on where I'm from like it don't mean shit. But my roots run deeper than your fake ass clique. Backwood wisdom with that urban attitude. Slide guitar screaming while I'm spilling all this crude. Raw truth, no filter, straight from the gut. Y'all soft as butter, I'm hard as what the fuck. I got that fire burning bright. Fire burning bright, fire burning bright. I got that fire burning bright. And y'all about to feel this heat tonight. Don't mistake my country for weak. Don't mistake my silence for meek. I've been holding back this beast. Now it's time for me to feast. Angry at the world, angry at myself. Put my trust in people, left me by myself. Country strong, street smart, that's a deadly mix. Y'all been testing me, now feel these lyrical hits. Slide guitar wailing like my soul in pain. Fast flow spitting through this motherfucking rain. Done being nice, done playing fair. Y'all about to see what happens when I really don't care. I got that fire burning bright. Fire burning bright. Fire burning bright. I got that fire burning bright. And y'all about to feel this heat tonight. I watched my brother count his dirty cash, bills scattered on the kitchen table. Mama's picture staring from the wall, asking why we ain't more stable. He's been running with the wrong crowd, thinking fast money's the answer. But I see the fear behind his eyes, death following like a dancer. Every phone call makes me nervous, every knock upon the door. Cause I know what he's been doing, and I can't take it anymore. Blood money in his pocket, but his soul's already sold. 22 years old, acting like he's fucking bold. Why you gotta choose that path, brother? Why you got his soul acting like he's fucking remember when we used to dream about getting out this neighborhood. Now you're deeper in the streets thinking danger makes you good. Police sirens in the distance and I wonder if they're coming for you. Every siren makes me panic cause I know what you've been through. See too many funerals, too many mothers crying, too many young men gone, too many families dying. But you keep playing with that fire, think you're invincible, when really you're just scared, acting like you're fucking criminal. Why you gotta choose that path, brother? Why you gotta break our mother's heart? Why you gotta choose that path, brother? Tearing our whole family apart. Why you gotta choose that path, brother? Last night I heard you cry through the bedroom wall, talking to yourself about how you're gonna fall. I wanted to knock and tell you there's another way, but pride keeps us too left it to say. I pray every night that you come to your senses before it's too late, before the final expenses. Cause I love you more than words can express, but I can't watch you destroy yourself, I confess. Why you gotta choose that path, brother? Why I gotta break our mother? Why you gotta choose that path, brother? Why you gotta break our mother's heart? Why you gotta choose that path, brother? Tearing our whole family apart. Blood money can't buy that time. Blood money can't buy that time. Why you gotta choose that path, brother? Why you gotta choose that path?